Hello lovelies, so nice to be back again. I thought we'd have a nice chat today. I feel like I've just been on an absolute sprint running for months and months and months, and it's time to kind of slow down a little bit. So I feel like we haven't had a good chat for a little while. So hoping my battery lasts for a little while, I thought we'd have a nice chat today. I have some couple of, big exciting announcement as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. But mostly just a nice chat, talk about Christmas. I have some pretty things to show you. And first of all, a very, very, very big thank you to all of you who supported my big birthday release and who bought a pattern or shared a photo on Instagram or social media, or particularly thank you to the Flosstubers. You guys know who you are. Thank you very, very much. That has it's so very grateful. And thank you everybody for your kind messages as well. Honestly, that's one of the very best things about this job is having the personal interaction with stitchers, who I will always say are just the most wonderful people, and the kind messages that people have sent have been really, really humbling. So thank you all very, very much. Also, big thank you to Robin from Cascade House Embroidery, who did so much work getting all the silks ready together and everything. So thank you very much for that. And I don't know if we actually had a good look before, because I think I was just so rushed trying to get everything done. I think the light's a little bit better today. This is Echoes of a Garden Past. So my camera's all fuzzy. I don't know why it's all fuzzy. It's taken 10 years off me, so we'll go with it. One thing I did forget to mention about this piece is you're of course welcome to change, do a color conversion for the skin color. I really welcome that. I made her a little darker than in the original piece because I personally like the look of it better, and also otherwise her face kind of faded into the collar a little bit as well. She seems to be wearing gloves, so you only need to do a conversion for the face and the neck. But yeah, I totally welcome that, and I've seen a few people do that already, and yeah, wonderful. Anyway, I feel like I didn't give you a good look last time, so there we go. And the little bird pin cushion as well. I've seen a bunch of you finish it already, and I've been so grateful that you guys are welcome to using some embroidery stitches and trying some new things and everything. I've just been so inspired, which is wonderful for me. So I have lots and lots of wonderful things coming next year that I cannot wait to show you. So thank you all again very, very much. Now I'm filming this literally just after dawn because it's going to be a stinker here today. It's forecast to be 41 degrees, which if you're in the US and you use the weird Fahrenheit system, I looked it up, it's going to be nearly 106. Yeah. I don't do well in the heat, so I'm filming this quickly, doing a little bit of work, then I'm shutting all the curtains to keep the heat out, and I'm going to hide in front of a fan, probably just groaning all day. I don't do the heat at all well, so if the light's not great, and this is literally the only time I can film because I'm going to have the sun beating down here very, very soon. So I don't like that weather. Anyway, I can cope. So I'm not even drinking coffee because it's too hot here already, so forgive me if I just have a little swig of water, because it's too hot to even drink coffee. Madness. I did as well in my last video have a little competition running just to help me name what I'm going to do my birthday releases. And everybody's ideas were so good, I couldn't pick the best one, so I ended up just doing a random number generator. thing, and the winner was Marion Anthony. 1530 is your name. I've sent you a reply. I've sent you a reply on the comment. But if you see this first, please send me a convo on Etsy and we'll work out your gift voucher. And thank you everybody who participated and came up with such great ideas. I'm sitting with it for a while and we shall come up with something. So we shall decide. So thank you very much for that. So Marion Anthony. Now, what else have I got to do? Oh, big announcement. We should probably do that first. Okay. If you saw from my little short video last time, I announced the winter Stitching in the Mountains retreat for next year, which is June, and I got the dates wrong. I corrected in the message and everything, but my second announcement, you'll understand why this is happening because I got the dates wrong. Okay, the winter one is the 14th to the 16th of June. There's a reason I don't do that type of organising. Anyway, as far as I'm aware, that is booked up at this stage. Thank you very much, everybody. But if you are interested in coming, please go to my blog. You'll find the link to the expression of interest form and do fill that out because there are always cancellations at the last minute. You know, things like that happen. So we're working on a wait list. So please don't let that put you off because there'll always be changes and things. But extra exciting, since it's such a small retreat, because it's only 40-45 people, because, you know, we're keeping it small, we've decided to do it twice a year. So we're having another one. We're having the summer retreat. It's going to be the 29th of November next year to the 1st of December. I have it written down, so I know I've got it right this time. The summer retreat is now open for expressions of interest. By the time this video is up, there will be a blog post on my blog at mojostitches.com that has all the details, so I'm directing you there. And there'll be a big thing that says click here. And if you click there, that will send you to the Google form link where you fill in the form for your expression of interest, which is your application. So we would absolutely love to see you there. This one, the winter one, if you came to the last one, you get first preference for getting into that one. But this one we're keeping wide open. So first in, best dressed. Please, yeah, go for it. If you think you'd like to come, we would absolutely love to have you. So it's going to be in the same place at Glenello and Blackheath, which is really easy, accessible by public transport, which is important to me. And we're doing the same kind of thing, but just making it better. So Lisa and I are already talking about things to do to make it even better, and I'm just super excited. So yeah, we're having two. So my whole year is going to be planned around these. I've got 3 retreats for next year. I've got Daisy Chain as well in September. So my whole year is planned around those. It's going to be wonderful. So big exciting announcement. Stop the video, go do the application, then come back. Cool. Nice to see you back again. Now, that is done. I have done the voucher winner. I think I can just chat now. That's really nice. Let's have a quiet chat. Yeah. So 106, 41 degrees. Not my favourite thing. So we are going to have a very quiet day, which is going to be really nice. Just as a way to get through the heat. Now, my second announcement is again, a thank you for the support of my birthday releases, because that's given me the opportunity actually to take a little bit of a short break. I am going to be just taking a little holiday from my Etsy store on Tuesday next week, so Monday US time. I'm just going to be shutting the shop down for a couple of weeks. I have not had a break since I opened my store like 3.5 years ago, and I really kind of desperately need a break. So I'm very grateful for everybody's support, and I hope it doesn't inconvenience anybody, but I really need a break. So thank you for that. So the other little announcement is if there's anything you need or you're thinking about getting, it will be shut on Monday, Tuesday, just for a couple of weeks. It'll open immediately after Christmas. Yeah, so everything is still there, and I've got a big new shipment in of some Cottage Garden Threads colours that I haven't stocked before, and I just wanted to show you a couple of them because they're just amazing. So I got a bunch of new ones of just, I love this rainbow colour here. Isn't that fabulous? Bunch of beautiful blues, and like there's a ton of them, so this is like literally just a few. So there's some really bright, fabulous ones and these beautiful tonal ones as well. So all these gorgeous colours. I love this one. This one's called Bush Christmas. So that's what we're going to have. So it's going to be good. Now let me show you some more pretty ones. Look at these beautiful colours. They're so fabulous. So, couple more. I won't go through them all individually because, you know, it'll take forever. But yeah, bunch of beautiful colours. And there's tons more as well. There we go. I love this one. It's called Pickle. It's just the right, perfect pickle colour. So they're up. I've listed all of them and they're up in the store as well. So yeah, if there's anything you feel like doing some stitching, I know probably lots of people are madly Christmas stitching. So I hope you're getting all your Christmas stitching done if you celebrate. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of water drinking. It's already too hot. It's already way too hot. So the other thing that has happened is, you know, birthday releases, because, you know, birthday, and it's a way to help me manage my birthday because I don't really like birthdays. I like other people's birthdays. I'm fine. I never know what to do. Me with my brain, it just doesn't make sense for me because I haven't done anything, which is probably really a problem. Anyway, so it was actually, people were so kind. It was really sweet. And I actually got a couple of stitchy presents and I wanted to show you them because they're so amazing. So a big thank you first of all to my friend Heather, who made me her very first project bag. Look at it, it's beautiful, with the very first zipper. Look at this. And she did beautiful little embroidery on the fabric here. And she gave me a beautiful card, and we had a, you know, look, it's even got a little thing in there to hook your scissors on. It's just perfect, and it's lined perfectly. And I was so touched. Thank you, Heather. It's really, really lovely. So thank you. And also, I'm in this group that was started after a retreat a couple of years ago, which was very kind, where we were all matched up with somebody and we sort of gave an anonymous birthday present. And I'd completely forgotten about it because I'd sort of done my one yonks and yonks ago. And I hadn't thought that I might be getting one, like, because it's not how my brain works. Like, I've been, you know, just not how my brain works. So I got this big package and I wasn't expecting anything, and there was no return address on it. And I'm like, did I buy something and I didn't realize? Because, you know, really don't want that to happen. It ended up being this amazing thing from my anonymous birthday person. So thank you, anonymous birthday angel. I'm pretty sure I know who you are, and thank you. Gave me this absolutely incredible present. Wait till you see this fabulous giant project bag. This beautiful fabric from Whoopsie Daisy Designs. which is Teresa, who does the daisy chain stitchery retreat, and her beautiful shop. This is one of her new colours called French Rose, which is divine. So thank you, Teresa. It's absolutely beautiful. And then whoever the birthday angel was also gave me a bunch of beautiful trims. I love playing with the trims. It's a beautiful little notebook, you know, with stitchy things in it. Oh, a gorgeous floss ring with a little birdie on it. Somebody knows me. Whole bunch of beautiful pink. That's going to go fabulous. I'm thinking of doing like a tone on tone, like pink thing on the, with these on the fabric. I think it's going to look gorgeous. And then a wonderful colour chart for all the variegated DMCs, which it looks so nice. Thread out like this. Handy. And then 2 absolutely beautiful patterns. I know, like, can you believe it? This beautiful one from Atelier Sweater I probably pronounced wrong, but sorry. I'm Australian, we don't pronounce things. This beautiful piece. I love this black work piece. Elizabeth Dornbos, 1822. Beautiful. And one I've had my eye on, Louisa Barney, which I'm sure some of you have seen stitched up, which is just gorgeous. These beautiful birds and that border is just, oh. So from Reflet de Soie. So beautiful. And last but not least, look at this. Look at this. It's perfection. Honestly, it looks like it was stitched by a machine. It's just perfection. Of course, a machine could never stitch it with such soul, but thank you. And thank you to everybody for that group, actually. I don't always keep up with it as best as I can. I get overwhelmed by the amount of messages, but it's been such a nice thing to be a part of. And thank you to everybody who is in that. And a big thank you to my birthday angel. It's really, really beautiful. Thank you. I'm really touched. So, oh, and also, these weren't strictly birthday things, but a big thank you to Kate, who sent along a couple of books that I didn't have from my collection that I'm really, really touched for. So thank you, Kate. This is Early Australian Samplers, of which there are not a lot. So it's wonderful to have this and to be able to learn about them. This one on the cover. Look at the size of that house. Heavens. So we're going to, I'm going to try and track down that sampler and see where it is and all of that, because I would love to learn more about it. So, yeah, we'll have to have a chat about Australian samplers one day, because, yeah, they are few and far between. So, ooh, says something about a present owner there, so we might see if we can track them down. Absolutely amazing. So thank you very much, Kate. And this also beautiful book that's been on my wish list for a long time, called Cross Stitch and Counted Thread Work from the Australian Heritage Needlework series. And you see this pop up sometimes on eBay, sometimes on Etsy, and it's got some actual historical reproductions in it. Try not to show you the chart, things like that, and just, you know, things to learn from, which is really wonderful. It was put out 93, yeah, it looks like early 90s. So yeah, long out of print, but you do see it pop up, and it's got some really nice things in it, actually. A lot of pictures that they don't have the patterns for that are still interesting, but yeah, a bunch of patterns as well. So if you see that around, it's worth picking up. And big thank you to Kate for that. So I felt a little bit spoiled. And I gave myself a little bit of a birthday present too, because, you know, you have to do that. And I thought you might like to see, because my little birthday present. Oh, I did as well. My brother wanted to buy me a book, and he's like, I don't know what to buy you because you've read everything. So, so I told him what I wanted, and this is one that I haven't started it yet, but I'll give you a report next time. I've been wanting to read, which is Philippa Gregory's Normal Women, sort of the history, mainly British women, but a history of everyday women, which back when I was studying history and everything, which was kind of a really important focus, because most of the history that was written up until very recently was about famous men and famous white men, you know, famous white cis men, famous white cis hetero men, you know. Vast majority of the history it's been written about that. So and the few women that were kind of written about it sort of back in the past were sort of like queens and you know, exceptional women. So Philippa Gregory, who's a novelist as well, a historical novelist, has put together this history, I think from a lifetime research of everyday normal women, the kind of women that made our samplers that we love to stitch. So I'm really looking forward to reading that, and being a novelist, it'll be wonderfully readable. So yeah, I'll give you a book report next time, and thanks to my brother Tim for that. It's all good. And I bought myself a little book as well, because, you know, one of my favorite things is a little rummage around in a bookstore. So for my birthday, I gave myself a little morning out and had a little rummage around in my local bookstore, and I found a beautiful notebook, which is it's the Royal School of Needlework notebook. Look at the colours. This is all dyed yarn and threads in all these spectacular colours. And I thought, oh, that's going to be my design notes notebook for next year, because it's just perfect. Because I'm old-fashioned. I like a notebook. I'm not good with all the apps and everything, all the note-taking apps and things. I've tried them, and I can't get my head around them. It makes me feel real old. But I can't get my head around them. I can't keep track of what's happening. I like to write things down. So, yeah, I just love this. I thought it was beautiful. And I picked up this book I've been wanting to read since it came out originally. This is in B format now, so it's been a while. This is a book by Claire Hunter called Embroidering Her Truth, Mary Queen of Scots and the Language of Power. And this is a historical book where the author has actually taken Mary's embroidery as a way of investigating her life and her experience. And because she did a lot of, you know, back in the day, this is what, you know, women did, particularly high-class noble women, you know, and she was in captivity a lot. So she did a lot of embroidery, man, and she actually used it to communicate sort of secret messages to her supporters and everything. And I remember when this came out, I thought, oh, this is just such a wonderful way to investigate her life and to use these, which, you know, it's one of the wonderful things I like about historical embroidery as well, is that these are physical objects that we can use to sort of learn about women of the past who are often not recorded. And Mary, being in captivity, was not able to actually write down a lot of her feelings and, you know, thoughts about things. And it'll be really interesting to read about, you know, the kind of things that we can surmise from her embroidery. So if you haven't seen that around, again, I haven't had a chance to start it yet, but in my little break, I'm hoping to get a start on this, and yeah, would love to know if you've read it already. Do let me know. So they were my little birthday presents to myself, which is really nice. coming up. It's going to be hot. Anyway, so what I am doing now, something else I have to show you. Stitchy related thing, not a birthday related thing, but a like, an oh my god, I can't believe this happened kind of thing. I was contacted by Vicky Jeanette about a year ago. She'd seen an early version of one of my samplers and wanted to use the sentiment on it in the Book of Days. And I've just got my copy, and in March she's got the sentiment from my Jane Whiston sampler. And it's just, for those of you who haven't got the Book of Days yet, this is absolutely indispensable as a stitchy person. And it's just full of, I mean, as you can imagine from Vicky, it's just a font of knowledge and practicality and beauty as well. So I was just kind of like, oh my god, vicarious fame. So I was just really touched by that. It's really amazing. So this is going to be my stitchy planner for next year. This has got my design ideas, so I'm all sorted for my planning. And the other thing I picked up, just a little bit of haul I have to show you as well, is I did a little bit of fabric shopping. I have more to do, but this is from like a month or two ago, and I've just been forgotten to show you. From the wonderful Nicola at Number 12 Stitch Co. I have picked up one of her newer colours called Serial Starter. I wonder who that was named after. Which is an absolutely beautiful colour. It's got wonderful mottling on it, this one. It's a nice sort of warm, sort of neutral, slightly sort of brown, not peach, but approaching peach. Does that make sense? Or it could just be that we don't have enough light this early in the morning. So that's Serial Starter. And Nicola kindly threw in a new colour she's just done as well, which is beautiful, called Peppermint Ice, which, again, colour's not showing up. Nicola's really good at naming her fabrics. The names actually often, like, evoke the colour really well. Peppermint Ice is perfect. It's a really, really soft mint green. And it's going to be, we might have to do some Christmas designs for next year on that one. It's really beautiful. Highly recommend, as always, from Nicola's beautiful fabric. And as a kind of early birthday present, I got myself this as well from Nicola. She has been she makes beautiful floss drops and things as well. And she made this one that could be like a floss drop or a necklace. And it's got a beautiful little picture from an antique sampler on the back, and then some letters from the antique sampler on the back, and it's got my initials there. So I got that one. I think I'm going to wear it as a little necklace. So, thank you, Nicola. So that's my haul. I'm not a big haul person, but that's my haul. I am getting ready to do designs for next year. Lost my words for a second there. I'm, planning my next year's designs and already got started on a couple. I may be doing things a little differently next year. This year has been wonderful in lots of ways, but a lot in others, and I have to make some changes that just kind of support my health a little bit better. So we might be doing things a little bit differently next year. I'm going to take my little break and do some thinking, but all good. Lots of new things coming, to stores, all going to be good. But I'm also going to take this little bit of time to do some other stitching as well. I've had a few people going, where's your quilt that you started? That's because I had to stop for a couple of months because I had to limit my stitching time with my hand. So I'm back. I've done some progress. After the break, I will come and show you what I've done, because I got to the point now. I've done like a bunch of hand piecing, which I'm comfortable with, and now I have to sew it together on the machine, and that's what I'm not comfortable with, because I can't sew a straight line. I know. So I got to practice that. So if I can put that together, I will show you. But in the meantime, and this is a bit of a snake because I am making a present for my mum for Christmas. She is redecorating her lounge room and painting it a new colour, and wanted to sort of something that would tie in all the colours and everything. And I've had this in my stash for a while, this beautiful Annie cushion from Treehouse Textiles. Beautiful cushion here, so it's sort of hand pieced and then machine put together, and I have all the pieces. I'm starting to put the little in between charcoal bits together, and there's all these wonderful beautiful big hexies that are just hand pieced in rows. Now I've got to stitch them together and quilt it and do all that, but it's gonna look like this if I can get it right. So I'm going to give that to my mum for Christmas, so I better get on with it. And if I can snaffle it back and show you next video, I will. I'll just see if I can snaffle it back from her. One of the things I really value about my sort of upbringing is that we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so we got very much into the habit of giving presents, and I think that's something that has really spurred my creativity as well, because from a very young age, we were very involved in giving gifts, and like all of my stitching when I was young, I have almost nothing because they were all gifts that I gave away, and it's something that I really valued and that I still really value. And I thought just before I go, I would show you a few little vintage stitchy things that my mum stitched me. Or she's written a little note here on the back for Christmas 1997. She did these two beautiful, I think they're Prairie School Angels, I believe. She stitched them for me and then put them on some handmade paper she made, so they fit beautifully in a frame or just up on a little shelf. And yeah, just some vintage little Christmas stitches I thought I would show you. So they're very, very treasured from me because my mum did them. So yes, Christmas is coming. My extended family is going to get together on Christmas Eve, which I'm looking forward to. We always did a big Christmas Eve thing when I was young, because that was what my Austrian grandmother always did. So we had a big sort of family thing on Christmas Eve. We'll be doing that again, which will be really nice. And yeah, it's going to be at my mum and dad's place, and I'm helping get everything set up and sorted and cooked and everything. And we've decided this year, there's been some research going on in the family about family history and everything. We knew a lot of it, but there was one part of my mother's background that was always a bit of a mystery, and we've kind of found out. And my mother has found out that she's part Swedish, and she's thrilled by this, of course. And she's always loved, Sweden and Scandi things. So we're going to have a Swedish Christmas. It's going to be great. We're having Swedish food, and I've got some test recipes to try before then to make sure I get them right. So yes, I'll give you a report on how Swedish Christmas went in the heat. It's going to be mainly cold stuff, so it's all good. This is one big difference that we have in our Christmases here is, generally, in my experience, Australians don't go for the big roasts and all those kind of things for Christmas, because it could very well be 106 degrees. So we'll be having salads and smoked salmon and things like that. So quite looking forward to that. And it'll be lovely to see my family, my brother and sister-in-law, and my nephews are coming, and my sister and my nieces and nephew will be coming. and that's great. I don't get to see my nieces and nephews nearly as much as I would like, so I'm really excited about that. It'll be really nice, and it's a big group for me to manage, but you know, I can have tasks, so I'll be good. That'll be nice. Actual Christmas Day will be nice and quiet. I'm not a huge Christmas person myself, so that'll be good. But yes, much happiness for those who celebrate or who celebrate whatever this time of year. And I hope you have lots of lovely, a little bit of a break, some quiet time with your friends and family. And I hope you get some extra stitchy time in. Again, if you are interested in coming to the Stitches in the Mountains retreats, the winter one is open for the wait list. That's on my blog. I will leave links down below as well. And the summer one is open for expressions of interest right now. So it will fill up. So if you're thinking about it, you know, please do, because we would absolutely love to see you and to, have a wonderful weekend of fun. Yes, shop will be closing on Tuesday here, Monday US time, Northern Hemisphere time. So I hope that's okay. I mean, with postage dates, you're not going to get anything before Christmas, you know, sort of by then anyway. So I'm hoping people understand. I really need a break. And yeah, looking forward to being a little more rested. I actually have a lot of unpacking to do, so it probably won't be much of a rest, but at least will be a bit of a mental rest, which I think I need more than anything else. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will come back with a report and some other lovely things to show you soon after Christmas. So yeah, just a little stop in, a little chat, a little hello. Again, thank you everybody for their kind messages and loveliness. And Marion, please contact me because you want a gift voucher, and we shall be what am I talking about? I'll be back. Why am I talking as if there's more than one of me? I really need a break. I'll see you soon. Bye.